The NBA preseason officially has begun. I'm Barry Tramel along with Thunder writer Darnell Mayberry. We're here at Thunder headquarters where on Tuesday the Thunder kicked off practice for the 2014-15 season. And Darnell, early impressions of the Thunder?
Well, I think in a word, it'd be youth. This is a young team. They're getting older in some areas, but they lost 3 veterans, Caron Butler, Derek Fisher, and Thabo Sefolosha, 3 guys with a ton of playoff experience. They replaced them with a rookie in Mitch McGary and 2 guys in Anthony Morrow and Sebastian Telfair who don't have any playoff experience. So I think you're really starting to see the youth of this team show itself even more than before. Guys like Jeremy Lamb, Reggie Jackson, although he's going into his 4th year, Andre Robertson, Steven Adams. These guys are going to have to step up and be relied upon even more this year to contribute, and I think that's going to be a big theme in the early part of the season.
We don't get to watch practice, of course, but we're let in at the end for some of the end of practice shooting sessions. Andre Robertson looking actually halfway decent from the corner. A lot of corner threes. Was making a lot of them. I know there's no defense. I know there's no pressure, but that's still a big upgrade from what we saw last year.
Yeah, and I think his form even looks better. I mean, it's still a work in progress, as Scott Brooks said, but I think he's showing progress. He's showing signs that he's starting to develop a maybe sort of reliable corner three-pointer, something that if you leave him open, you might feel like he can make it and not be a liability. So I think that's a good sign. You know, they're going to need him to make shots this season, especially from those corners. And if he can do that, I think he will have a good chance to be that starting two guard.
Of course, with all the questions, with all the new faces, with all the youth, Thunder still has the old guard, the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Nick Collison, the mainstays that have made this franchise one of the best in the NBA. Here's a little bit of Nick Collison and Scotty Brooks talking about that Thunder leadership.
Oh, it's great. This is what you wait all summer for, to start training camp. I thought we had a great day. I thought the guys were engaged with one another and really competed against each other. Having all our players returning, our large portion of our camp returning back, obviously helps the process of the speed of camp and the way we can put in drills and some of the things that we put in today. So, but it was a great day. I thought all the guys really came in great shape, great spirits, and a lot of focus.
It's fun. I think I've been looking forward to it. You start to appreciate it a little more. I think as you get older, you know, you don't have as many left. So, yeah, it was ready to go. It was fun. It's good to get out there and start to communicate and try to put in what we're going to do this year.
And so the Thunder's first public appearance comes 3 p.m. Sunday at Choctaw High School, the annual inter-squad scrimmage. What are you going to be looking for the most, RFD?
Well, rotations, lineups, seeing what the coaching staff does with, we know Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook are fixed in as the starters. Who's going to be running with those guys at the 2 guard and the center spot? So I think they're going to do a lot of mixing and matching, but I think you may be able to glean some things from that in terms of who can contribute, who can play well with what different guys. So those are all the things that you try to look for in those scrimmage settings.
Great. Stay tuned for further Thunder coverage here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoma.